Good evening, everyone. Welcome to another live stream. It's been a while. I've been in the hospital, so I apologize. Gallbladder is almost, uh, is it uninflamed, disinflamed, or back to normal? Let's just go with that. Almost back to normal. I'm kind of like 85%, more like 80%. I tell you, I never felt any pain like that in my entire life. I would imagine that, you know, having an inflamed gallbladder with gallstones, or because of gallstones, is probably what pregnancy feels like. Maybe not. Maybe not even close. I don't know how y'all women do it. And then keep doing it for those of you that have multiple kids. That's crazy. Terry, how's it going? How's it going? How's it going? I wouldn't wish that pain. Gallstones, I wouldn't wish that pain on anybody. She is love. How's it going? On anybody. We'll wait for a couple more people to come on in. Miss Bonita, how's it going? How you doing? Is a question. I'm doing good. I didn't take just take an oxy. I took an oxy around 6 o'clock. I'm gonna take another one around midnight. I could certainly understand how they're addictive. Oh my goodness, they have been. I don't want to say I don't want to say oxycordones is a godsend. But within 5 minutes, for me, within 5 minutes of taking one. And you know what's weird? You know how the doctor is supposed to tell you about like the warnings of like addiction before they prescribe it to you? I got none of that. None of that. Like, all right, well, here you go. Two, they only gave me 12 of them, so they didn't give me a whole bottle. Uh, did you post that you were live on Telegram? I didn't. Let me let me hold on. Give me a second. Thank her for reminding me she is love. Give me 1 second. Boop. There it is. Okay. Uh, but yeah, none of the pep talk about addiction and how oxys are at the forefront, and don't try to sell them because it's a Schedule One drug and you're going down for hard time. They only gave me 12, and they didn't tell me what the I guess the measurement was, like the milligrams. They didn't tell me. It's not on the bottle. It's not on the bottle. It's not on the forms. Nothing. It's blue and it tastes sweet. Why do you have to make it taste sweet though? But anyways, yeah, take one tablet by mouth every 6 hours as needed for severe pain, or up to as needed, or up to 3 days. Yeah, I only got so 3 days from Friday, so Saturday, Sunday, and then tomorrow's the last day. So yeah, I've only got like five left in here. So yeah, and then a couple of other prescriptions. One for I think naproxen for vomiting and nausea, and something else for the inflammation. So yeah, hopefully by Tuesday I'll be back to 100%. Um, so good. All right, before we get started, y'all got to start asking questions because that's what I really, if I would rather do like a 20-hour live stream answering questions instead of just hearing myself talk. I hate that. That's why because people are selling them, so they must have started hiding the dosage. Yeah, yeah, they didn't. It's not on the bottle or anything. It's just blue pill. Um, yeah, 5 minutes of taking it, my pain was completely zapped. I wasn't numb. That's probably when you know you've probably taken too much, right? Your whole body goes numb. No, 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 no. I don't even like taking Tylenol at all. Um, yeah. So taking medicine is always the last resort. Now I don't know what the effect. Well, I've only taken this is my first and hopefully last time of taking oxys and this other medication, so hopefully it doesn't trash my liver too much. But I know prolonged use of any prescription has the potential of trashing your liver and or kidneys. Um, so yeah, tell us how to use Discord, please. I don't have a Discord server, but Discord is basically kind of like Telegram in a sense of it's like a dedicated group where you would instead of joining a channel like in Telegram, you would join a server and Discord where you can upload images and instant message, and you can also have like voice chat and stuff like that. Um, there's really not much different. I mean, some people prefer Discord over Telegram, and vice versa. Um, so it's not much difference. I mean, there's actually there's more botting. You can create more sophisticated bots in Discord than you could in Telegram. But there's not much difference. I mean, I probably never start. I won't say never. There's no need for me to start a Discord server if I have a Telegram channel, several Telegram channels. Um, for you all, it just they serve the exact same purposes. I love Chat GPT. That's awesome, Terry. Terry, what are you using Chat GPT for? The avatar I'm going with today was generated by Chat GPT and Midjourney AI. So you all know in the X-Men series or the X-Men franchise. Hey, Jackie, how's it going? In X-Men franchise, Holly Berry's character was Storm. I asked Chat GPT to create a Mid-Journey AI command to reimagine Holly Berry as the Dark Phoenix as opposed to Storm. And I think she looks better as Dark Phoenix than Storm. So that is the avatar you are looking at now. My resume and job description, my resume for job descriptions. Awesome. Okay. Got 8 people in. Let's get started. All right, so what we're going to be using this evening is we're going to be using ChatGPT to generate the resume and the cover letter like we did before, but we're also going to use JobScan for ATS optimization. Hey, Shacey, how's it going? And also, we're going to be using Resume.ai uh, to essentially create the resume. Now, JobScan can also generate resumes. Now, for those of you who don't know what JobScan is, it's been a while since I've used it. I used it last year around July-ish, where I would put in a job description and they would tell you like what keywords you want to add to your resume and stuff like that, so it could be ATS friendly. Not only ATS friendly, but also get like all the keywords necessary for that for a certain job description if you wanted to get that to improve your chances of beating whatever uh, ATS system that employers had in place for that job. Okay, let's crank up Indeed first. We're gonna go with Brad Miller. Let me do this. We'll just we'll just put in the entire first screen. Don't need system audio. Okay. All right. Let me make sure he's logged in. He is logged in. Okay. So I know that I almost said work from home hacker. Working Solutions is hiring. I don't know how many people are hiring for the Intuit. Um, Intuit project. I know they're doing mass hiring this time of year, of course. So let's do um, work from home solutions or working solutions rather. Let's say opportunities, customer service verification, bilingual. Maybe it's verification. This is not regarding GPT, but how can I make a blue video drop for working solutions tomorrow or a blur background being on camera? Great question. Um, I'll answer that. I'll answer that after. You know what, Terry, get up with me because that's a little bit of little step heavy process. But basically, in it's kind of like an overview. It's kind of like you need a virtual webcam, like minicam, and then you'll use like a virtual background, and then you would use like a solid color as your background. And then of course you could blur it out. But I'll show you the step by steps um, offline because that will take a little bit of time. Okay, so customer service verification representative, independent contractor, blah blah blah. Verify the caller's information to match them with a adequate insurance provider. No, where is the Intuit project? Now I know it's here. What if we did working solutions Intuit? You're welcome. Um, did it not have it? Tax associate, remote. That's a rise. I wouldn't recommend a rise for anyone. Not for anyone. For someone who's just getting in, who's just starting work from home, maybe them. But okay. Well, let's go on Indeed. This is not listed. Let me double check. Let me close that out. Customer service response specialist. It's not listed here. All right. So let's go with tax. Let's just put in tax. It's weird it's not listed on their website. All right, so we got make sure we got remote 9172. Oh, don't start this. Um Omni is yeah, they did say two chicks did say Omni. What is it? Omni interactions. Those of you that haven't been blacklisted. Okay. Um find a gig. Change their website. Okay. Customer service rep and contract role. So this is why this only listing is very generic, and they essentially put you wherever they need you. I mean, they'll give you a choice, but okay, not ready to sign up. Why it? What is looking bad already? Jesus, no. Okay, 0 for 2. Okay, back to the home page with Brad Miller. We're doing CSRs, customer service representative, and of course, we want to make sure. Don't need to put remote behind the what because we have an actual switch for remote jobs. Is it location? Really? Now it doesn't show up. Indeed, it's weird sometimes. If you don't move out the way. Okay. T-Tech, they're hiring again. All right, so there's our remote switch. 6,383. We can actually move that. Let me get the max number of results here. And it disappeared again. Education company. It should be under. Okay, there it is. How did? Okay, whatever. Whatever. All right, so call center customer service representative. So we're just going to take any example here. How's it going, Alice Burns? Desiree, how's it going? Take an example here. We're going to bring. Okay, so that's my resume. And then this is Jobscan. I don't remember Jobscan being this expensive. $90 for 3 months. It's not too bad, but $50 a month? Now, like ChatGPT is supposed to be $42 a month for the pro version, and this is more expensive than that. But all right, whatever. Let me see how many I have. I think I have 5 left. All right, so hopefully I can get this concept down in 5. Okay. Do we create the. Oh, you have to create the resume. And then, okay. All right. So we create the resume with ChatGPT and throw it in a job scan, and then optimize it. Okay, got it. All right, any job, customer support representative, 20 an hour. Okay, let's go with this. It's supposed to be remote, right? Part-time remote, 20 an hour. Okay, so let's open up ChatGPT. Okay, open up a new chat. All right, so full job description. We're just gonna copy everything in the job description here. Everything in here. Um, do we want to include the about the website? Maybe because ChatGPT will create a resume around it. Um, yeah. Control C for copy, and then ChatGPT. We're gonna turn off this switch. This is the enhanced version. This is the one in the web browser. There is a desktop app for ChatGPT. I tend to use that, but I'll use the web version this time. We're going to turn off the search on the web because we don't need web results. Okay, so let's say create a. Let me zoom in a little bit here. Oh, that's kind of hard to see. Create a resume for the following job description. Colon, shift enter. Remember, you can't just press enter. It has to be shift enter for you to get go to the next line and then create space here. And then control V, the job description. Now, we can format our resume with ChatGPT, but we're not going to do that since we have dedicated resume apps that'll do the formatting for us. We just need kind of like the gist of what our resume is going to look like. All right. John Doe. Oh, it actually plugged in John Doe. Now, last week, I remember it just says like, it would have like a placeholder with like name in the brackets. So it has our summary or our overview or I forgot what the official term for it is. It's kind of like I guess the profile, whatever. Skills, some of them are trash, some of them are pretty good. Availability, we don't need that. Responsibilities, okay. All right. So this is not good. It's not terrible, but it's not good. So let's refine this a little. Um, rewrite uh, the resume to include. And she is love. This is where you can start putting in kind of like your fluff jobs, whatever. Um, to include, let's say, 8 years of experience. Don't even need the company names. We can make that up later. 8 years experience of a customer service. 8 years experience as a customer service representative, and 2 years as a. Let's see if we could recognize CSR as customer service representative as a CSR um, team lead. Uh, the 8 years. Well, no, the customer service representative role was from, let's say it was from 2012, was from January, we'll abbreviate that, 2012 to December 2020. And the CSR lead position was from was from December 2020 to December 2022. Okay. Rewriter. All right, let's go again. So this is where, like, when you start refining, like, your resume, and start adding parameters. Officially, is what it's calling. What it's called. Experience a dedicated customer service representative, 8 years experience in resolving customer issues, and 2 years of experience leading a team of customer service representatives. It does recognize the term CSR as customer service representatives. So that's good. CSR team lead, ABC company. All right. Skills. So again, this is where you can start adding and eliminating things that you don't need. Please make sure to do your own editing and proofreading before submitting your resume. This is generated content and may contain errors. I'll shut up. Uh, okay, so it says anticipated because it says you're anticipated to know. Is anticipated to need a bachelor's? Not necessary. Is it? Is it required? They used to say if it was required or not. I wish somebody would offer me I have a whole ass bachelor's degree talking about some $20 an hour. What? Okay, so we will rewrite without availability section, um, and references section. So we just want to eliminate that. We don't need to regenerate. We do want to add some more stuff to this. Let's see. What are some other things that we can add? section. Okay, add some soft phone desktop and web applications. Let's see what else. Um, add CRM software such as Salesforce, Zendesk, and some others, and a few others. Give me some ideas, guys. What else should I add? It's moving quick. Yeah, it is moving. Your screen is blurred, but I'm still listening. Um, can you all not see it? Is it still blurry? I hope it's. Uh-oh. Are y'all able to see it, or is it still blurry? It's not through It's not through OBS. This is through StreamYard. So if it's blurry, I could switch it to the tab. Matter of fact, let me do that. Let me do that. Maybe that'll be better. Okay. No, that's not it. Actually, I could have just kept it there and just swapped it. That would have actually been easier. Okay, let's do it like this. And then we're going to go here and then share this tab instead. This actually works because I can't maximize it. I apologize, guys. Okay, add CRM software such as Salesforce, Zendesk, and a few others. Add soft phone desktop and web applications. What else do we want to add here? What else is it needing? We don't need availability, skills. Add uh, desktop software for skills, or add a few desktop software for skills. Now I know it should say something like um, office or open office or something like that. Let's see. All right, let's see what we got so far. So we're gonna take out some stuff. We're gonna add some stuff. Okay. User experience. So we want to keep the summary exactly the same. Proficient in various soft phone, desktop, and web applications. We need to kind of cut that in half. Education, experience, CSR team lead. You see how it got the years and everything, right? It actually added three kind of like um, fluff experiences. So we got much better skills, additional skills, responding to user inquiries, responsibilities. Okay, please make sure. Okay, all right. We can actually improve this. So we're gonna say rewrite. We do want to, when you do your prompts, you do want to add kind of like an action. You don't want to just say um, put some responsibilities down for each job. You want to say rewrite or write or something that is explicit. Okay, so rewrite each position um rewrite each position with a list of 5 bullet points. And each position with a list of it's terrible wording, but it will get there. 5 bullet points um, of responsibilities that are relevant to the post, and we'll fix this. Rewrite each position with a list of 5 bullet points for relevant responsibilities. Okay, sounds better. All right, let's see what we get. I'm going to leave the summary. I'm going to let the summary live for now because it's not bad. We can rephrase it or we can paraphrase it down with Quillbot. So I'm just going to let that be. Education, well, I don't know. We'll figure something out. All right, so now for each one of these jobs, now we're getting bullet points. This is why it's powerful. ChatGPT. You just have to know how to describe whatever inquiry that you're having. Okay. Let a team provide guidance and support. Freelance content creator. Campus ambassador. Okay. Volunteer. Now it may cut off and we'll just type in continue for it to continue. So skills. Okay, English fluency. Strong typing skills with high accuracy. Responsibilities. So we can do without the responsibility section now, since we've essentially mapped out our responsibilities across all 5 of our jobs. All right, so we can say rewrite uh, rewrite without a responsibility section. Okay. Let's see. Eliminate um, language fluency in as a skill. Use different words besides proficiency. Let's see. Eliminate, or we can say substitute. Okay. Exceptional written communication skills. It didn't add desktop. Hold on, it did actually. And others, no. Proficiency. Add a few more desktop or yeah. Productivity, desktop applications. and eliminate the word other in this skills section. Or actually not eliminate, but against the substitute. Other for another, maybe yeah. Okay. All right. What else we need here? Experience, education. Also, we write education section as uh, as though I'm in the process of finishing my bachelor's. My bachelor um, of science in philosophy. Spell and I cannot spell today. All right, let's see. Okay. Hmm. Okay. Bachelor of Science Philosophy, XYZ University, expected graduation December 2023. Good, 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 good. Okay. I think 5 bullet points for each job is good enough. Freelance content creator. Now, the filler jobs that ChatGPT generated could be something to just uh kind of like tease the job posting. I haven't actually read the job posting, so that's what I'm guessing. Community center, campus advisor, fluency in English. It didn't eliminate it. Ability to problem solve and think creatively. Zendesk and others didn't eliminate that. Skilled in productivity software such as MS Office, Adobe Suite, Trello, and others. Uh, okay, let's go with this. We can do a whole nother rewrite if need be. All right, so in Jobscan, let's go ahead and copy and paste our resume and the job description. Wait, oh, there it is. Okay. All right. All right. Let's go ahead and scan. Now we can, once we get the keywords that are missing or whatever the job scan reports, then we can rewrite our entire resume to center around. Oh, I'm sorry. You all can't even see it. You can rewrite the entire resume um to center around those keywords or add those keywords or magnify. I haven't used JobScan in so long, but I'm about to for my son. Yep. Optimizes. No, we don't need a tour. Okay. So it says So skills is kind of starving. Soft skills, other keywords, which is under the suggested 1,000 word. It is kind of small. You're applying in a junior level role given your 1 year of experience. What? We found we found some negative. Why is? Oh, I did buy. Mother. I know the format. Who cares? Because we can create our own resume. Web presence. Who cares? Collaborate, collaboration, highlighted skills. Okay, so accuracy. All right. So accuracy, collaborate, collaboration, creative, driven, prior, prioritization, prioritization. There it is. Problem solve, time management, written communication skills. Okay, this is new. I don't remember this section here. Um, can hold on a second. Accuracy. So we did have that. So ChatGPT did a pretty good job on adding the words, adding the keywords, problem solve, medium score impact. Okay. We detect these variations in your resume. Consider adding the word collaborate to create a match with. Okay. So let's do this. I'm gonna open up Notepad. You won't be able to see it because I'm only sharing the tab and not the whole window. So we're gonna add these keywords. So the first one is collaborate. It already had. Didn't I already have collaborate? I did. Um, that's fine though. We're gonna add collaborate. Job description is 2, and they want us with what? How many? We detected. Consider adding the word collaborate to create an exact match. Collaborate at 5 and collaboratively. Okay. All right. I'm gonna do my resume over. Thank you. Not a problem, Alice. Okay. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna say collaborate, and we're gonna say 5. Okay, collaborator. I can't believe how expensive this is though. Like $50 a month, man. Ouch. Hurts. It's an investment, yes, but man. Okay, collaboration, variation, job description twice, resume. Well, in my resume, I put in tool. Well, it said none, but collaboratively collaborated. I got you now. I use variations and not the word itself. Got you. Driven. Driven wants us to use it once. Accuracy 2. Creative. And it was used once. And yeah, I use creatively once. Okay. And then problem solve used it once in the resume it's once. Okay, cool. All right. Um skill comparison, community compose, representative. I think that it says low impact score. Low score impact. I think that's fine for the skill comparison. Word count, measurable units. We found 0 mentions of measurable results in your resume. Consider adding at least 5 specific achievements or impact you had on your job. We can do that. Not a problem. Let me zoom in here because I know it could be hard for you guys to see. Okay. And then we're going to just add these specifications to ChatGPT and we'll rewrite. You're applying to a junior level role, give me your 1 year experience. I don't know where I got that from. We found some negative phrases. All right. Exceptional written communication skills. Written communication skills is obvious from your resume. Ooh. All right. All right. So we'll use we'll eliminate the phrase written communication skills. Um, substitute phrase. Okay. All right. What else we got? So as far as the layout and everything, I don't care about that because we have resume.ai to create a resume for us. We just want to get like the mechanics, I guess, down pat. Skills comparison, ATS, add in the jobs, company name and web address can help us provide you ATS specific tips. Okay. So we can add that to our specification as well. All right. We have our contact, email, physical address, job title. Job requires or prefers a bachelor's degree. Okay. Section headings, yes, date formatted. No dates were found in the text of your resume. Is that so? I know there's dates, but not exact dates, but I think that's fine. So there's the 31. The most important is the skills. Okay. So community management. And hold on. So soft skills. Okay. So we're going to label, let's call this soft skills. And we'll call this skills, respectively. All right. So for hard skills, they want um, community management, and that's weighted at 5. Eh, no, we won't do any weighting of terms. Quite frankly, if you get to the point to where you're weighting words against other words in a damn resume just to be some ATS system, man, it's the end of the world. SEO, this is bad enough as it is. Editing, project management. Okay. All right. So I think we have everything here. It's gonna want us to do another scan, right? Yeah, it's going. That's fine. Okay. So back here in our little playground, we're gonna say rewrite um with the following changes. Again, to go to a new line, it has to be shift enter and not just enter. Just pressing enter will send the prompt instead of going to a new line. Okay, so soft skills. Um, add the following um, Soft skills. See, I'm worried if I put in the word soft skills, it'll create a section for like soft skills, and I don't want that. All right, collaborate. Soft skill words. Rewrite the following changes so that they are ATS compliant, I guess is the word. Maybe not. Collaboratively. Is that even spelled right? No. All right. Driven, accuracy, creative. Oh, crap. I did it. All right. Let's stop. Let's do it again. I press enter instead of shift enter. So annoying. Okay. And then we're going to do add the following hard skill words. This is where you can start to see whether ChatGPT flourishes or starts to crack. I know math; it'll start to crack, but we'll see how it does here. Economics is actually pretty good at microeconomics. ChatGPT is pretty good at microeconomics, but like statistics and college algebra, it's complete trash. I just use JobScan. Why are some areas blurred out? It's because they want me to pay for all the result. Yeah, yeah, that's how I go. They give you a taste. Yeah, hard skill words. It wasn't like that. Was it last June, July? They would show you everything. I think they would give 5 scans and they just showed you everything. But such is life. That's why I don't like web apps. I like desktop apps versus if the website goes under, if the business goes under, you still have the desktop app. But now if the company goes over, you lose the website and everything. Okay, so we're going to add this to our specification as well. We're just going to add some words. We found 0 mentions of measurable results. Okay. Add some measurable results. Consider adding at least 5 specific achievements or impact you had in your job. So let's rewrite that and say, consider adding, or let's add 2 to 3 achievements specific achievements or impact that we had in each job. Your time saved, increase in sales. Yeah, that's the examples is fine. Substitute the phrase written communication skills. And central level is fine. Add the job's company name. Jobs company name and web address can help you provide ATS specific tips. No, that's fine. Okay, let's see what we have so far. Okay. All right. And the summary is going to be somewhat the same, I imagine. We probably could say rewrite to have at least 1,000 words. Bachelor's of Science and Philosophy, expected graduation. Okay. Resulting in a 25. Yes. Yes. And we're supposed to have 5. Yes. Recruiting. Whoa. I didn't ask for 5, but I'll take it. Much better. Hard numbers. Resulting in we'll say continue. And a 20% decrease in team turnover rate. Monitor team performance and provided feedback, resulting in a 10% increase team efficiency. So this is where uh weighing certain terms and ideas. So we could say like just let off the gas because it's giving us all numbers. Like it's very analytical. This is overqualified for entry level. I mean, it might just do the trick for $20 an hour. I don't know. Right? At this point, you start like, why are they spitting out all these numbers at us? Are they trying to be CEO? No. So this is where we say, cut back on the numbers. We could say, I don't know, rewrite, and we'll do continue again. Oh, they actually have a button here. Never mind. Okay. Resulted in a 20% increase in community awareness, foster positive and the inclusive environment. I mean, I guess you could just fine tune it yourself, cut out the numbers part for some of the skills or some of the responsibilities. Trello and others, the others is very experience with SEO and editing, experience with project management. It did add those. Community management and content marketing. It did add those. Okay, we'll do a second scan. Actually, let me put everything in one text editor. So we're at 138 words. Really? That was a lot more than that. That's fine though. All right, so I'm just gonna fix this up on Notepad off screen. Give me a couple of moments, please. Providing guidance. All right. And as far as like the bullet points and everything, copy, volunteer. Other volunteers to achieve common goals, resulting in a 25% increase in volunteer retention rate. Okay. Skills. Okay. So we'll do another scan. We only got what, 4 left? Okay. Where are you? All right. Where is it? Okay. Re-upload and rescan. All right. So we're gonna Control A to select all, and then Control V. Now it's not formatted, but again, we don't care about that because we have apps to do that for us. And we're gonna scan. We should definitely have higher than a 31. Oh, 31 to 38. Wow. Why do I feel like I'm getting scammed? No dates for finding you. That's a lie. Stop saying that. Or is it? No, there's dates in here. Okay. So hard skills. We covered all the hard skills. Oh, that's interesting. It didn't list the SAS route and Slack before. Those were blurred out. So I guess since we have all of these, it's going to show the ones that we are missing. SAS route and Slack. Yeah, those are important, I guess. Um, how the hell is this weighted? Because we're not missing much. That's fine. What's these? Those are hard skills. Collaboration. Okay, so Chat GPT still left out the word collaboration. We did get the variation collaborate, collaborated, and collaboratively, but not collaboration. That's fine. I think that's just splitting hairs at that point. Friendly, hands-on. Eh, That's what's killing my score, right? The skills. Yeah, 28 issues to fix. Searchability. I do agree with them that the skills part is probably the most weighted. Should be the most weighted, but man, 7%. My scan was lower there. Yeah, yeah, 7%. Sheesh. Um, but yeah, that's fine. Now, once we have our resume, I actually like it the way it is. For this job, I like it the way it is. Um, let's make some changes. Let's go over here to resume.ai. Uh, we'll create a new resume and we'll eliminate all this. Okay, so we'll just take this section by section. This is professional summary. Okay, cool. All right. All right. Highlight highly skilled and results driven customer service representative with 80 years experience in resolving customer issues. So I am seeing some, I don't know why it would show a lowercase word for the beginning of a sentence. Um, maybe it's comma. No. Uh-uh. No. Lowercase letters do not come in the beginning of a sentence. Uh, anywho, let's see. Want a job title is let's get that. Job title is community support representative. All right. I'm sure there's a way of optimizing like how to ask ChatGPT how to format a resume in like one go. But I know that prompt is gonna be like super long. Ignoring the part with the job post. I know that will be super long. Thank you, Kenny. I have to go back and review later. Have a blessed night. Good night, Alice. Thank you for coming. I appreciate it. All right. So first name John Doe, and then email. We'll say John Doe at gmail.com. And the website really has to fix this because you can't really preview anything here. Like, come on. Can't really see much. Okay. And then the phone number, all fives. Okay. And country. And we'll say Beverly Hills. All right. Employment history. So this is what I hate, but it's fine, I guess. Um, let's say customer service representative as the title. Let's say ABC Company. And January 2012. So 01. Whoops. 2012 through what was it? December 2020. Okay. And we'll just say this is remote. Okay. And these are our bullet points. So again, you see how this is a mess. I can't really see anything here. This is a mess. Let's look at a different format. It's better. They need new PDF library to render this. Now, when you render this out, like don't download PDF, it'll come out just fine. But it's just previewing it in the website. It's just, blah. And of course, once you write out your resume, you can just switch the format up. Come out. These are supposed to be ATS friendly. I haven't had any issue with them at all. Yeah, I like that one. That looks good. All right, back to editor. Okay. Let's add another employment here. CSR team lead. Whoops. And this is going to be called ABC Company. First, you can make up the companies yourself. You can also ask ChatGPT to make up, give me a list of 10 to 20 sort of CSR companies in the field, in the same field of whatever job that you're looking to apply for. That works as well. So December 2020 through December 2022. And we'll say this is remote. Okay. And our description goes there. We'll add another one. Freelance content creator. DEF company. And this is from 2020. I like you just put the number there. 2021. And this is also remote. And put that all in there. Okay. Other employment. This is campus ambassador. GHI marketing. And this is from 2019, 2021, or 2020. Okay. And again, I showed you all how in the last live stream on how to create like your backstory if you need one, and you will need one when you do these interviews. City, this is also remote. All of these are going to be remote. And last but not least, volunteer. JKL Community Center. Okay. And this is from 2018 to 2019. And we'll just say remote for city, even though it's impossible. Okay. That there. I don't know why it gave us hyphens for the last two of responsibilities. We can just delete those. All right. So skills. Education. So it's going to be, we'll say the Western governors. I actually love that it brings up the school as well. Philosophy. I cannot spell philosophy today, and neither can HY or PHO. Nah. Philosophy. Yes, and philosophy. How do they word it? Expected graduation, December 2023. So we started in 2018 and 2023, and that's remote. Description. Don't need the description for education. Okay. And our skills, they even have some listed here, auto generated. Let's go ahead and add a skill. What I would ask if they're open to suggestions, which I don't think they are, just give us like a drop down or give us a box where we could just put all of our skills in one place instead of one by one. So annoying. Strong written and verbal communication skills. So it did rewrite written or strong written communication skills. Now we have written and communication skills. So we'll do that. And let's add another skill. Fluence in English. No. Organization and time management skills. Okay. All right. Let's add another. Problem solving and creative thinking abilities. Skilled in soft phone, desktop, and web applications. So I asked for examples and it didn't give them to me. Maybe we could just make that into a sample, a separate prompt, not a problem if we wanted to. Okay. And skilled in productivity desktop, so we can get rid of the and others. Strong typing skills with high accuracy. So we can say strong typing skills with 5 um, um, high accuracy. And we can just put 65 words per minute here. Okay. Experience leading a team of customer service representatives. Okay. Strong experience in resolving customer issues. Strong experience seems one of those words are redundant, but we'll let it live. Experience in SEO and editing. Okay, and experience in project management. Okay, so that's our resume. Let's see how it comes out. So it's 3 pages. Ow. Let's see if we can get that cut down. Um, I don't like how we're using separate pages and only taking up half. Seems inefficient. Let's see here. Okay. All right. That's better. I actually like this. I like this layout for this one. All right, so we're gonna generate and we're gonna give me a second. Get this on a desktop. Open this here. Okay, so this is what it looks like. Okay. That looks good. I like how it looks. Love the layout and everything. Yeah. I even like how it lists the skills out and everything. I like how that's laid out. That looks good. And again, you could do this with multiple jobs, just having a resume catered to just that one job. The problem is, like, y'all know me. I like the spray and pray method. Applying to 200 a day. You can't do this 200 times. Actually, no, you can't. You don't. There's not gonna be enough time. Um, but for entry level jobs, you don't really need anything sophisticated. This is more of a manager's kind of a strategy or experience kind of position kind of a strategy. Something that needs catering to certain positions. I would definitely say a position that pays 20 an hour um, would need, or maybe not need to, but it should employ some sort of speciality towards that certain position. So that is the strategy. Again, you would use ChatGPT. Actually, no, you would use Indeed or Glassdoor or um, um, what Flex Jobs or ZipRecruiter or wherever you're getting your jobs from. You get the job post. You again ask ChatGPT to write you a resume based on that job post. Actually, the exact command for those of you that are writing notes, and you should be writing notes. The exact command that I use is create a resume for the following job description: colon again, shift enter to go to a new line. Don't just press enter because it'll just send the command or send the prompt. And then once you put in the command, create a resume for the following description: colon shift enter. Then you would paste in with Control V your job post from wherever you got your job post information from. And then from there, once it gives you your first draft, you would add, if you want to add something, um, you would just say um, rewrite saying this, add your parameters, eliminate these words, or eliminate this section. So what I found that ChatGPT likes to add kind of like a what did it add? It always adds res- um, a references section, um, a responsibility section. So that can be a part of your initial prompt as well. You could say, create a resume for the following job description, and then you would paste in your job description, and then you would, space enter, shift enter. Uh, After you put in your job description and say, uh, what's the word I'm looking for? Um, omit the responsibility section. Um, well, you can actually it'll probably be better to actually do this in multiple prompts instead of trying to do like a one shot kind of a thing. This way, you can get more of kind of like a feel of where you want your resume to go. I think that's a better approach. Knowing me, I would try to do everything in one prompt and then screw it up, and then have to do another long ass prompt. Are there any questions? And please let there be questions. I would love to do 10-hour streams with y'all just asking answering tech questions. Of course, the name of the companies you'd have to replace with real companies. Now, there's this guy on TikTok. I forgot his name, where he just does like junk resumes like this. He would keep the name like what was it? Hold on, hold on. No, you all can't see it because damn. He had a resume called Kiss My Nuts, but it was actually he formatted it in the way of somebody's name. And it was like the first part of the resume, the first part of the resume, the profile was legit. And maybe like the first company in the employment history was legit, but like everything else was complete trash. Like he put like like for the rest of his job history, he would put like he pirated music and he was a stripper. Just a whole he wanted to test to see if recruiters actually read the resume or they just shuffled them through. No, I'm not in the but he wanted to see, and he got a an interview with Google. Now, when Google when he made it past the first stage. First stage is usually technical interview, doing data structures and algorithms, stuff like that. Once he got past that part, and now they're looking, maybe the operations manager or the team manager is looking at his resume, level two. Usually software engineering um, interviews. Y'all think 2 interviews is a lot? 3 interviews is a lot? Software engineering interviews is like 6 or 7 rounds over the course of a month or two, maybe 3. I've heard nightmare stories about them taking over 6 months. So imagine that 6 rounds of interviews for one job. Okay, but yeah, by the time it gets to the operations manager and they're looking more in depth, they would see like this is not a real person or they're trolling us, um, and they would, you falling out of consideration, upon consideration. But it just goes to show that a lot of times, a lot of companies just don't read it. At least initially, they don't read it. Especially when you have someone's name like Kiss My Nuts. Like, and I think the way he had it spelled is like Kisama, Kisa, and then like last name, my like MAI, and then nuts like was it NHUTS or something like that. Kisama. It's hilarious, but like people are lazy. It just shows how much they depend on these ATS systems. Like the ATS system don't care about legitimacy; they just care about the keywords and how it's formatted, and is it hitting all of the technical points on what the recruiter is looking for. Any questions, guys? Please. Any questions at all? Anything technical? Anything about ChatGPT? Anything about anything at all? Please, please ask. But yes, resume.ai is $100 a year. Well worth it to print out resumes for me. Um, as you know, what's the name? JobScan is $50 a month. 89 or $90 for the first 3 months, and then after that it's $50 a month. After that, should I put my son's education at the top or bottom of his resume? Being that he just graduated, I see that many people are suggesting that. So, did he graduate from high school? Because a lot of recruiters on TikTok will say, "Don't even put your education down at all. If you just have a high school diploma, don't put your education down. Only put it down if you have a bachelor's or higher." Desiree says no. But if he just graduated high school, and he did graduate from high school, then don't worry about it. I'm doing him a warehouse resume and a customer service resume, like for Walmart, Home Depot, Lowe's. Use the same resume. Use the same resume. Have you been getting results from the AI? I actually have not been applying Explore All Options. I actually haven't tested this because I've been concentrating on getting my bachelor's and master's this year. That's where my focus is primarily. Um, I will start applying for software engineering roles towards the end of the year, using this exact same strategy because I'm not going to veer from it unless there's a software that's going to be better than Chat GPT in the next 6 to 9 months, or a better strategy comes out. This strategy is what I'm going to be using to apply for my 6-figure jobs. Once I get my bachelor's, I'll be getting my bachelor's by the end of June and my master's by the end of the year. How is that possible? You said with Western Governors University, it is self-paced. You don't have to sit in a chair for 16 weeks. You go as fast as you want. I love that. I've never liked having to sit somewhere for 16 weeks, and just because that never made any sense to me. But yes, it is going at breakneck speeds. I do have to do a average of 2 classes a week to meet that requirement for both degrees. But yes, when when I'll be applying, I will be applying using this exact same strategy. I don't see. I've let me put it to you like this: explore all options. I've done. I've done, and Shields Love will tell you. Desiree will tell you. Terry will tell you. I've done worse strategies. I've done spray and pray. I've been doing spray and pray strategy for the last 2.5 years, and I've gotten very good results. But getting in the door is one thing. The interview is really the crux of it all. I wonder if they transfer credit. They sure do. They sure do. Sophia.org. They take a lot of credits from them. I might do a WGU live stream if you all are interested in it. And also study.com. They take a lot of credits from them. That's where I am doing most of my credits. So I'll be doing 2/3 of my classes through both of those online platforms with this with tool assistance, and y'all know what tools I'm talking about. Um, so again, that's Sophia SOPHIA.org. I'm already done with college algebra, technical communication. I have to do my final for microeconomics and statistics this morning. I'm going to do that right after this live stream. I have to get that done. Um, from study.com, I have to do American government, English composition, my final English composition, my final English composition 2. And then after that, I have to do my biology. I have to do biology within the next 2 days ish. So that'll be 10 classes. That'll be 10 classes, six from the 26th. So 10 classes. What is that? About two and a half a week. So a little bit ahead of schedule. I have been slacking, and then there's the gallbladder thing. So next month we're definitely gonna come out again, breakneck speeds. I want to do 20 next month. Um, and yeah, because the classes I'm taking now are the hard classes: stats, microeconomics, English composition 1 and 2, biology, and then calculus. Those are the hardest classes in my program to me. Discrete mathematics, can be a little difficult. Well, it will be difficult. Let me stop capping. But like the computer programming classes, that's a walk in the park. That's Those classes are going to be 1 day a piece. Python class, Java class, C class, C++ class. All of those are going to be 1 day a piece. Not a problem. I've been programming my entire life. But yeah, WGU, SNHU, was it Southern New Hampshire? University is also known for transferring a lot of credits from Sophia and Study.com. But they do they don't do a go at your own pace. They do more of like a one class a month model. I hate that model too. Because what if you finish a class in 1 day, right? Or 1 week? Now you're sitting there for 3 weeks, with your dick in your hand. Like, no, like, let me just go at my own pace. If it takes me 3 months to finish a class, fine. If it takes me 2 years to finish a class, fine. But if I finish a class in 2 hours, that's fine too. I think that's the future of education. At least that's what it should be. Great question. Spray and pray. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. You come up with a generic sort of uh resume for entry level CSR positions, remote CSR positions, something with experience, and then you get your door into the interview, and then you just knock it out the park with in the interview. Having confidence, having your story straight, creating a story, sticking to it, being able to answer all the generic questions. Tell me about a time where a customer was difficult. What did you do? How did you resolve that issue? So on and so forth. Uh, yeah, that'll get you into having confidence, um, and not being afraid to say or ask for assistance or ask for clarification. and saying thank you for the clarification, stuff like that. Asking questions at the end of the interview to the recruiter, stuff like that. Stuff like that matters. I think that strategy will get you definitely into almost every. Uh, Let me put it to you like this: over the past 2.5 years, I've probably done over 80 interviews. I think I failed two. Um, One was a complete bomb, was a bombshell because I literally woke up. I literally woke up, didn't comb my hair, didn't brush my teeth. I think I wore a wife beater to the interview. I really did. Let me explain. Let me explain. Hold on. Hold on. I didn't care about getting a job. I just wanted to see if I can get it. This is when I was running 12 to 15 at a time. I didn't care. So, wake up, didn't comb your hair, didn't brush your teeth, wearing a wife beater, did the interview, saying I don't know a whole bunch of times. That was one of the times. The other time, that it just didn't go my way. Sometimes you can do everything perfect, it doesn't go your way. That happens sometimes. Um, but yeah, if you guys don't have but yeah, if you guys don't have any more questions, man, I gotta get to this microeconomics with all these damn graphs. Microeconomics is, man, it's very math heavy. It is a pain in the ass. Oh, thank goodness I don't have to do macroeconomics. What's your secret sauce to passing these interviews? Being confident. Being confident. So let's say I don't even remember my backstory. Well, let's say actually this is a true story. So the most common the most common question you're going to get on the CSR interview is going to be, tell me about a time when the customer was being irate. How did you resolve the situation? So my story I would always tell is when I worked at Surfside Hotel in Daytona Beach Shores. This was actually in person. Uh, During spring break, we were out of parking spaces, right? And as you can imagine, a customer coming in from on the other side of the country, they're visiting Florida for the first time. They've never seen a beach. They're pretty irate. They can't utilize the parking space at the hotel that they're staying at. There was public parking, but it was about 2 miles down the road, and that's just not doable. Across the street from us, there was a 7-Eleven that had a huge parking lot. Most of the time, it was empty, even during spring break. Now, keep in mind, this is spring break in Daytona Beach, which is huge. Not as huge as it used to be, like 250,000 people coming down, but huge. Still huge nonetheless. So, with the permission of my general manager and front office manager, I went over to 7-Eleven, talk to the owner, to ask if we could utilize their parking lot for our guests. And I, of course, explained how the influx of, not the influx, but the more customers park in their parking lot, the more likely they are to come in the store and buy things. The owner of the 7-Eleven agreed, and we came to an agreement. There wasn't any money exchange or anything like that, but we utilized their parking space. The guests, I mean, yes, it was inconvenience for the guests to walk across the street to get to their car, but it was better than you know parking 2 miles down the road. So of course you would explain the situation to the guests. The guests, they they wouldn't be perfectly happy, but it's something. So that would be my story. It would be cleaner than that. I wouldn't say so much, and certainly not Nikki, how's it going? Late, always late, always late. Let me. Why can't the Cowboys? I actually expected the Cowboys to go to the NFC Championship game after last year and how that game ended last year. I don't know what they were thinking, trying to get cute in the last few seconds. A quarterback draw with 14 seconds, and you're running in the middle of the field. I wouldn't even do that in the video game. But I don't want to get off. I want to get off topic. Uh, oh, hush, I'm a busy one. Yes, you are. I, man, Cowboys. They have like these great seasons, but they just, I don't know, man. I can't talk because Jacksonville overachieved. Like they had so many chances to beat the Chiefs yesterday. So many chances, and they just didn't get there. So we'll see what next year brings. Um, but yeah, that is again, interviews is about confidence. Even if you don't know what you're talking about, be confident, make something up. I think that's probably the number one interviewing skill is just confidence. Knowing how to bullshit when you don't know what you're talking about, and the recruiter knows you don't know what you're talking about, but they know that you're a hard enough worker to try to find out a solution, or you're not too proud to ask for help or for clarification or for assistance. Right? I think those things to a lot of recruiters. Some recruiters like this dude don't know what he's talking about. He out. So yeah, out of 80 some interviews over the last 2.5 years, two flops, and one of them was I wanted to flop. Right. So thank you guys so much. Good night, Nikki. Good night, Explore All Options. Good night, Shields Love. Good night, Desiree. Thank you all for coming. I will. Let's see if we'll do a live stream tomorrow night. Not going to make any promises, but we'll see. Y'all have a good night and hit that like button on your way out. Y'all have a good night.